right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First and 10. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Crazy. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Throwing again is Purdy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy now on 3rd and 2. And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. 2nd down and 8. Man in motion here is Tucker. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill back.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he will score. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Another extra point opportunity here. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. This one caught by DJ Chark. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's Warren. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Warren. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Warren. And waiting. No signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Man in motion here is Tucker. And this will pay off. It is caught. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
A big-time play for the Niners. 31 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Isaac Guerendo. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. Oh, yeah. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, 49ers. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Mitch Wischnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Not much. Second and long coming up.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 9.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Third down, 3 to go. They'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That's caught left side by Bowers.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's a short one, caught by Bowers.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in,
the speed on display. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. On is Moody to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll start at the 4. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going right sideline and complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 39 yards. Man in motion here is Tucker. Back to throw. Pass brought in by Chark. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and that's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
First down, Raiders.
Let's go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
His kick is good. Makes the score Niners 42, Raiders 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
Shotgun snap to Purdy.
Brock Purdy on the scramble. He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and.
So we hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers in the lead as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Go. Check smash. Check smash. Get up.
Purdy going to give this to Garendo. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Second and 7. A run with Garenda. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. DeCamerion Richardson there on the tackle. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they finally get to him inside the 10-yard line. But the yellow flag is out. And this one might be coming back. Now it is 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Hey, smash Rocco. Go.
Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
On the jump. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Third and long. He'll drop to throw. He gets this one to Tucker. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
All right, so sometimes as a coach, Mike, you just got to step in and take over. And I think in this case, you're going to look at your quarterback and say, I don't care how open that guy looks. If that defender's on that half the field, throw it to the other half, because this is the second time he has picked you off, and I guarantee the only thing on his mind right now is getting a third. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They run once more with McCaffrey. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Let's go now.
On third down, here's Guerrero. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, on fourth down, the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, out to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Man in motion here is Tucker. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, it hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he's going to have a Raiders first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. They'll look to throw again. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And more of the same. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat, set. Ready.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Check that, street. Go.
On the handoff, it's Garenda. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, San Francisco.